Hey everybody, it's NCP. I want to give you an update on the surgery and the chemo. Alright, so let's start with, I don't know. So many things went wrong. Well, let's start with the wife. She's healthy-ish. She had no negative effects on chemo, no nausea, nothing. It's as if she never even had it, okay? So she's good. Now, here's what didn't work is we went in and had the port put in. And I guess they wanted to pull up 3 other nodes on the armpit. And I guess that's standard procedure because they did a needle biopsy originally and said nothing, it's clean. And then they did a PET scan, which made it radioactive, which was neat, but scary. And that showed clean. But I guess they do a third time because, billable hours. But whatever. So I don't know the results of those, but those are probably clean, I guess. So that's where the plan went south. We got out and we had like 15 minutes to chemo after surgery. And we ran over there and it apparently didn't really matter. But we didn't get any food like we planned to have food, so we got in, did all the waiting and all the paperwork and all that fun stuff with registration. And got her hooked up, and she's like, go get me food. Cause I had a bunch of snacks and stuff, but no real food. We planned to go home and have breakfast and stuff, but we didn't. We had just a little bit of time to get there. So, did that. I used the thermoses. They worked really well for the Atkins. I made her some Atkins. Cheesy chicken risotto or something like that. And I ate some food when I was home. This is about noon, about this time. They started about 6 a.m. No food, nothing. No drinks, no water, nothing. And she went down, they did a deep surgery. They put her to sleep for the surgery. She wasn't awake like normally you are during a port, I guess, but she was asleep because they had to do the nodes. So she's all loopy and and know what's going on. So, I got registered, went in, got the port, got registered, got the port, did the surgery, ran over to the other place and got the chemo started. That took a while, and you had to register with them and all that, so it was about noon. So about 3 hours of registration almost. Surgery went kind of quick. So, it's a big area. She had a recliner, I had a crappy chair. I left to go get food. I came home and got myself some food. I made her cheesy chicken risotto from Atkins. And I put it in that thing, the container you saw. So when I got back, it was so hot she couldn't eat it. Because it was literally still bubbling in there. So those were a win. Now, as was commented, which I have to go back and heart and all that stuff in last video, said I wasn't going to the woods and didn't need all that tech. That's true. I overcompensated. I wanted everything for every eventuality. Now I know what to expect. I won't do it, but we spent most of our time on the telephone, on the cell phones watching video, and on the tablet watching video, movies. Now, the problem is we couldn't do anything with the Oculus because after her node surgery, which I didn't know they were doing, she couldn't lift her arms and move her arms around. They're like, don't even get on the treadmill. So that kiboshed it. Now next time we go back, I don't need all the adapters and everything. I just need the plugs. I need the power strip because there's only one plug there. I need the power strip and I need the chargers for the phone. Or just one, I guess, because we went all day without. Well, see, we went 6 hours straight on the phones watching them. And the tablet, I don't know, but they lasted for 2 movies. So now next time it's probably only like 5 hours for the chemo. So probably need that, but I'll take the tablet, one of the tablets, not both of them. I'll take the 2 battery packs for the Oculuses so they can last longer, and the Oculuses, and so just that's enough to entertain you. The chemo didn't make her sleepy or anything. There's no sedation type medication in there. But she's running around like nothing ever happened. It's just amazing. I mean, you had cytotoxic chemotherapy, and no big deal. It's like nothing ever happened. So that's what's up. We went back today and got a type of booster shot. You're supposed to get it 24 hours, but we got it like 41 hours, I think. This rebuilds your white blood cells, and you take some Claritin so it doesn't hurt bone pain. It was kind of confusing because they're saying give it like 24 hours after chemo or 2 weeks before your next session. So I'm like, and the reason that is, we had making time because they're like 1 o'clock today would have been too late to get it. And that math doesn't work for me. But it turns out it's an insurance thing. They'll only pay between whatever and 24 and 72 hours is the only time they'll pay for this shot, which is kind of like a new Lasta, I think. And yeah. So next time, in a couple weeks, I mean, we got a bunch of doctor's appointments in between and checkups and all that stuff, you know. But the next major thing is chemo again. Now, unless something goes south, like starts throwing up or any of that, but absolutely no nausea whatsoever. I bet I could feed her that Strongenberg fish thing that's like fermented fish. I bet she could eat that without any problem now. You know, it makes her puke. But like I said, she's fine. She's running around like nothing ever happened. I don't get it. You know, I get the sniffles and, you know, it's like, oh, you don't understand, I'm dying. You never had anything like this. I don't know. She's just tougher than I am. But it did kill me trying to carry all those backpacks and lunch things and stuff because it was just me, because she couldn't lift more than 10 pounds. Like, she obeys that rule. No lifting your head, no Oculus, none of that stuff, movement. She ain't doing any of that. She's going about her day. So, long story short, next time I'm taking a little ice cooler thing, collapsible thing, like I take on flights. I'll take my backpack. I'll put a tablet in there, 1 tablet, and the 2 Oculuses, and the 2 battery packs, and 1 or 2 chargers, depending. Because the Oculus can charge while we watch a movie if we have to. But we get about 8 hours on the Oculus with the extra batteries, and chemo won't last that long. So without our movie, it depends what we're gonna do. And that's it. And then just charge when you get home. And I bought another powered respirator, so we can keep those running at full power for about 6 hours, maybe 7 or 8, depending. Hers lasted all day because she turned it down a little lower power. I had mine at full power, so I mean, she didn't have one on while she was in surgery, so that knocked 3 hours off her usage, but it managed. But now it won't be an issue because I have one for me, for her, and I have one for the dog for a powered mask. But so we took that. So I ordered another one. So we have 4 units now, and that's just fine. You know, I should just open it up and modify it so it takes a DeWalt battery. Put a buck converter on it. You know, see, there I am. I'm getting out of control again. I try to do everything at once, and you can't. But anyway, update is the wife is doing good. Now we got to figure out about the dog. Try to make an appointment for that. And then we'll see what's happening. But that's what's up right now. She appears healthy. You would never know anything's wrong. Full of energy. Just full of energy. Head's clear. Actually, she said her head's a little sharper than normal. Things are a lot clearer than normal. you know, she seemed like, I don't know, more focused, which is odd. And the food taste is sharper or better, spicier, which is kind of like the opposite of how chemo is supposed to be, but whatever. So her food tastes better to her. She's more alert, more energetic, and just going about her life like nothing ever happened. I don't get it. But please keep up the prayers, because apparently they work very, very well. And I'm very, very grateful. Now I'm just gonna relax the rest of the day. I need a day off. I've just been too busy, too much, with too much stuff thrown at me. You know, it's not enough that I do. I have to understand why and how. Like the bone pain or the Neulasta stuff. It causes your bones, your immune system kicking out a lot more white cells to replace the ones damaged by chemo, but it's also kicking out histamines. And this is somehow why your bones hurt. Not that it swells or any of that stuff. So I'm quickly learning a lot of medicine I wish I didn't need to know. But I need to know how it works and why it works, and that's what I've been studying. Instead of important things like stocks and learning up the bogglehead courses of stocks and such. But I don't know. Anyway, guys, this is Duncan Pepper. I just want to let you know. I just want to say a heartfelt thank you for all the prayers. And I'm going to continue prayer begging and ask for your help. Spiritual help. Healing and such. Alright, guys. I'll go back and try to read the comments on the other videos. Like I just saw one from, well, I don't want to say his name, but one guy I talked to, and he's like, yeah, you aren't going out in the woods. Yeah, he's right. You know, I gotta admit you're right, but I overdid a lot of stuff. So I'll make it a lot lighter. Just take those few things now. Alright, guys, this is NCP. Have a good one.